Hi everyone, Taegil here. In this video, we're gonna learn how to express obligations in Korean, as in I have to do this, or I should do the shopping, or I must be on diet, and so on. Now to say you have to, we're gonna use 해요, because 해요 can mean, among other things, to have to as well. So to say you have to do something, you say 해요 and multiply by 2. Then we're going to change one to a girl and the other stays the same as a boy, just so that we can differentiate between the two. Like Antonia, Antonio, Francesca, Francesco, 해야, 해요. And that's it. It means that someone has to do. Now, as usual, we're going to learn some new expressions you can say using 해야, 해요. But here's what we're going to do. Each time before I tell you the expression in Korean, I'm going to ask you to guess it first. So pause the video if you need to, give it a try, and see if you got it right in Korean. Okay? So here we go. The first question, how would we say in Korean, someone without specifying who has to be on diet? 다이어트 해야 해요. 다이어트 해야 해요. And of course, if you want to say a specific person has to be on diet, you can always add their name in the beginning of the phrase, and everything else in the phrase stays intact. Or if you want to say, I have to be on diet, you can add 저 in the beginning. All right. How about someone has to do the shopping? 쇼핑 해야 해요. 쇼핑 해야 해요. How about someone has to wear a mask? 마스크 해야 해요. 마스크 해야 해요. We should never have to say this or do this. For dental implant surgery, we often just call it 임플란트. So, how would you say someone has to do dental implant surgery? 임플란트 해야 해요. 임플란트 해야 해요. Okay, how about somebody's gotta take a shower? 샤워 해야 해요. 샤워 해야 해요. How about you have to dry clean, as in the clothes need dry cleaning? Well, I'm going to give you a little hint for this one because this is one of the expressions where we need to keep that ing after the verb. So give it a try. 드라이클리닝 해야 해요. 드라이클리닝 해야 해요. Finally, I'm going to teach you 2 Korean words, and this is going to be the hardest part of this video. But I have to teach you because these 2 words are frequently associated with this expression. First, to say you must study, we say 공부. 공부. 공부 is a noun by itself, and 공부하다 is to study. So when it's conjugated to present tense casual polite, it becomes 공부해요. And now you know how to say you have to study. 공부해야 해요. We say that a lot, don't we, when we are students? 공부해야 해요. You may also hear 스터디해요, but I think this term is only used to mean to study together in a group. Like it doesn't mean you study alone, but it's rather like activity where you study with other people. Does that make sense? Now, when you graduate, you may start working and you may need to say you have to work. Work in Korean is 일. A tip for you to memorize it more easily: when you work too much, you get ill. 일. So, when it's applied to this expression, it becomes 일 해야 해요. 일 해야 해요. Now, for your practice, I recommend that you go back to the previous lesson and try to apply what we learned today, because I bet that it would come in handy to know how to say, I have to check email, I have to scan, and so on. And all you got to do is to change 해요 to 해야 해요. Easy, right? That's it for this video. In the next one, we're gonna learn how to say to cook by using the verb 하다. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.